All right, I'm Mike Moreno, reporting for DamonWildcats.com, and I'm joined right now by our head women's soccer coach, Dan Dolan, for the last of our weekly interviews here as the season has wrapped up for your team, Coach. 1-1 record in the last two games. I guess we'll start with Malloy. A 3-0 loss there in the final East Coast Conference game of the season on the road. A loss that eliminated you from conference tournament contention, and I'm sure some disappointment coming out of that game.
Yeah, tough game. It was another long trip, a difficult first half for us. I don't think we came out with the type of energy that we needed. Malloy got 2 goals. Ball kind of got squandered into the box, the first one. The second one, I just don't think we went all the way to the buzzer, and they did. So they got the second goal with a half a second left. Second half, we played much better. And then they countered as we were trying to push. And Dana, who has all 3 goals against us, and I had her as the MVP actually for the season. She was very dangerous all year, and only a freshman. And Malloy did well, and they deserved to go.
I'm sure that was a pretty demoralizing turn of events there. Buzzer beaters are more of a basketball thing.
Yeah.
You don't see too many goals in soccer scored with under a second to go on the clock in a half. So, I'm sure you probably felt like even though you didn't play with the energy that you might have needed, I think you would have been okay maybe going into the half down 1-0. But then they get that goal and it just kind of changes the whole game for you.
Yeah, the second goal was tough. Going in, being down 1-0, we've shown the resiliency to come back. That second goal hurt us a lot. But at the same time, we talked about at halftime, it's just 2 shots. All we need is 2 shots, and then we're back in this. So we had a couple opportunities, decent opportunities, to be honest. We just couldn't find the back of the net. But happy with the way we came out in the second half. We also talked about it would have been difficult winning that game and then seeing Bridgeport win. So it would have been a lot harder for that, I think, for us as a team. But, again, it was nice to come down to the last day, still have a chance, and something to build on for next year.
Yeah, just to clarify, even if you guys would have won Saturday against Malloy, later in the day, Bridgeport kind of basically pulled off, I guess you would maybe call it the upset of the year. They knocked off nationally ranked LIU Post, so that was a game that you maybe weren't expecting Bridgeport to win, but they needed that game to get into the conference tournament. So credit to them for winning. We would have ended up basically tied for 4th, and we would have lost out on tiebreakers had we won. So we wouldn't have gotten in anyway. But like you said, that might have been tougher to have to go through that. Yeah. You guys come back. I'm sure that's no easy task, coming off the disappointment of that game, to come back and play a non-conference game 48 hours later and on the road to boot. But you came back and you got a result, a 1-0 win at Shepherd on Monday.
Yeah, I thought we played really well, kept possession, got our backs up the sides. I thought our midfield played the best that they've played all year. I thought Sam, Haynes and Celia had their best games of the season. Lindsay was a force mostly in that second half. I thought we played really well, and it was nice to see us finish on a high note and something to build on like we talked about before. So, it's tough as a season. As a coach, you want us to be consistent every single game, and the expectation is to be consistent and play to your potential. And games just don't happen that way. But, it was good to see us finish out playing consistent, playing well. And then 9-7-1, it's a pretty good turnaround from last year, and that's been the whole big talk from last year at this point when we ended the season. So it was good to see.
Yeah, you said it. You guys finished the year at 9-7-1 overall. That's the most wins for your team since 2013. First time with over a 500 record since 2012. And I guess the big thing for you looking forward is that you're only going to be taking away 3 pieces from this team. You got a lot coming back. So, what did you see this year kind of encapsulating as a whole that you have the building blocks moving forward?
In the past 3-4 years, it's been difficult making the jump to Division II, and I think we finally, as a coaching staff and a department, have it figured out. And it's bringing in players where in the past we've had to work a ton on technical ability, and this year we worked a lot on tactics. So the technical ability is there. and it's a young squad. So now in the off season, it's really just building, lifting, getting quicker, more athletic, stuff that we're going to work with our strength and conditioning coach on. Just a lot of positives going into it, and we have most of our starters back, so it looks promising. And as long as, we're doing well in the classroom and we're doing well, working out, I think we have a pretty good chance at striving for playoffs again next year.
Well, there you have it. Final weekly recap here from Coach Dolan here for the 2017 season. We've got hopefully some more news to come out later this week. We got hopefully some players in contention for all conference honors. Jamie Boyer, off the top of our head, and who knows, maybe one of the goalkeepers, maybe for Rookie of the Year, or we'll see what happens when those announcements come out. I believe they come out later this week, so we'll see what happens there, and we'll do our best to keep you informed on the progress of the team in the off season, and we'll have these weekly features back again, I think, next September. So thank you, everyone, for joining us throughout the year here. And Coach, congratulations on a nice season.
Thanks, Mike.